We're going to start in Sukhasana. So come on down to an easy seat. Cross your legs at your shins. Flex your feet. Feel free to move around as needed to find a little bit of ease, a little bit of comfort here. Rest your hands on your thighs. Maybe give your shoulders a little roll. Create some space in your neck. See if you can stack those shoulders right over your hips to create a little length through your spine. Soften your face. Close your eyes. And begin to arrive. Whatever has happened before this moment here, see if you can let that disappear. Create a little space between you and the beginning of your day. Whatever you need to tend to after class, let that go as well. Create a little space between you and those responsibilities. And for these next 60 or so minutes, try and hone your focus into this moment. With a soft face, easy jaw, easy eyes. Allow your awareness to ride your breath. Feel your breath as it comes in. Feel your breath as it goes out. That ebb and flow of air, of energy, of expansion and contraction. Let your awareness ride all of those things. One thing I've learned over and over again throughout the years is that everything comes back to me. Now, that comes with a lot of responsibility, but it also comes with a lot of power. Today, I invite you to explore this power, self-empowerment. I think one of the most effective tools for building self-empowerment is observation. We do this when we meditate. We do this when we come to our mat and focus and practice. We can do this when we navigate the outside world. We become the observer. When we are able to step back and separate our true self from our thoughts and emotions and realize we are not our thoughts and emotions. We are the one observing our thoughts and emotions. Then we are able to interact with the world and people around us and observe our thoughts and feelings instead of being led and swayed by our thoughts and feelings. Then we have power. We can decide what to give our attention to and how to respond. When we honor our role as the observer, we create a space, a time, a pause from which we can move in a calm, clear, and compassionate way. So today, I invite you to observe. Notice thoughts, notice feelings, notice reactions, notice sensations, and see if you can remain in the seat of observer. Observe the space between you and all this other information you're gathering. And touch on the power that this gives you. Self-empowerment. Draw your hands to your heart center, honoring that space between you and outside information thoughts, sensations, emotions. Bow your forehead to your heart, to that pause between. And gently open your eyes, lift your chin. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, get long through your side waist. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand to right knee, right fingers behind you, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, center, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand to left knee, left fingers behind you, gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale, center, arms overhead. Exhale, hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, widen across your chest and out your elbows. Take an inhale here to lengthen your spine. Keep that length. As you exhale, fold forward. Think of reaching your heart towards the top of your mat. Keep your sit bones grounded so your spine stays long as you fold. Use your back muscles. Inhale, lift all the way back up to sit. We'll take that 2 more times with a long spine. Exhale, lengthen over your legs. Inhale, rise back up to sit, engaging your back body. Exhale, fold forward, long spine. Inhale, rise back up to sit. This time, exhale, hands behind you. Tenting up onto your fingertips, roll your shoulders back. Start to push into your hands. Add a little arch to your lower back and puff your chest to the ceiling. Grow wide across your chest, open heart. Take a full breath into your heart. Exhale, hands to your knees, round your spine. Pull your belly in. Drop your head, let your shoulders round and relax forward. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more time through. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms overhead, come back through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers. Spread your elbows wide. Keep your shoulders soft. Inhale, more length through your spine. Keep that length. Exhale, pitch forward over your legs. Inhale, engage your back to rise. 2 more. Exhale, pitch forward. Long spine. Heart reaches towards the top of your mat. Inhale, rise. One more time. Exhale, pitch forward. Inhale, rise. This time, exhale, fingers behind you. Pressing into your fingers, inhale, add an arch to your lower back. Puff your heart to the ceiling. Widen across your chest. You might even close your eyes. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hands to the fronts of your knees, round your spine. Hang off your legs. Pull your belly back. Let your shoulders round forward as you drop your head. Inhale, back up to a tall seat. And exhale, hands to heart center. We'll make our way onto all fours any way you'd like. You can roll over your shins or swing your legs around. Take your time. Spread your fingers wide as you bring your hands under your shoulders. Bring your knees under your hips and then tuck and spread your toes. Get a little stretch through those feet there. Inhale, cow pose. Flip your sit bones to the ceiling. Imagine you could drag your hands back as you pull your heart forward and up. Exhale, cat. Tuck your tail, lift your belly, spread between those shoulder blades. Drop your head. Again, inhale, cow. Sit bones lift, heart pulls forward and up. From here, keep this cow shape. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back, lower your chest and chin to the floor. Re-lift those sit bones to the ceiling. Roll your shoulders back. Stay here, take a breath in. Exhale, press all the way up into cat. Round your spine, drop your head. Inhale, cow, wave through your vertebrae. Exhale, cat, just make it feel good. Inhale, cow, sit bones lift, heart pulls forward, keep that shape. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back, chest and chin lower. Roll your shoulders back. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, press all the way into cat. One more time through. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, lower chest and chin to the floor. Roll those shoulders back, stay for a breath in. Exhale, press all the way up into cat. This time, inhale, cow with those sit bones lifted. Exhale, stretch back, down dog. Lead with your sit bones. Push into your hands to lengthen those sit bones up and back even more, and then pedal out your legs. Using these pedals and your breath to open your feet mat width apart. And then walk your feet forward an inch or two. So a little shorter down dog with wide legs. Continue to push into your hands. Keep your sit bones lifting high and melt your heels towards the floor. Gaze between your hands. That space between your hands, I want you to bring your right hand into that space. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right ankle or calf or thigh, wherever you can grab. Start to spin, twist, and gaze underneath that right shoulder. Good. Keep those hips lifting as you push into your front hand. Keep your heels melting to the floor. Take one more breath into this down dog twist. Take one more full breath out. Beautiful. Switch it up. Left hand replaces right. Right hand grabs for the outer left ankle, calf, or thigh. Start to twist and turn your gaze underneath that left shoulder. Keep your hips lifting as you push into that front hand. Heels reaching towards the floor. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release your hands back, shoulder width apart. And then gazing towards those wide feet, start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Coming into a forward fold at the back of your mat, soften your knees, grab hold of opposite elbows. Give your elbows a tug, maybe shake out your head, and add some gentle sways side to side. Let your knees soften, your lower back release. Start to use these sways to walk your feet in until they're hip width apart. Release your arms, soften your knees, and slowly unroll one vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Good. Keep your feet hip width apart and draw your hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes. Return to the seat of observer. Know that you are not your thoughts. You are not your sensations, your emotions. You are the one observing all of these things. And as many of those things that we cannot control, we can work on controlling our reaction to these things. The more space we create between ourselves and those things, the more time we have to respond with calmness, with clarity, with right action. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Lift your heart, press your palms. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion, knuckles drive down, heart lifts high. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Keep a soft bend to your knees. See if you can squeeze the heels of your hands together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Create more space across your chest. Stay for a breath in. And on an exhale, release your arms. Inhale, crawl all the way into modified up dog. Toes stay tucked under as you walk forward. Hips pull towards your wrist. Imagine you could spin your hands away from each other as you pull your heart forward and up. Take a full breath in. Listen closely. Exhale, chaturanga. You can always bring your knees to the floor if you need to. Inhale, press right up to plank. Exhale, stretch back, downward facing dog. See your feet. Walk your hands back to your feet. Forward fold at the back of your mat. Soften your knees. Start to roll up to stand. And once you arrive, inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Knuckles drive down. Heart lifts. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Maybe you work your forehead a little closer to your shins, your arms a little closer to the front of your space as they stretch overhead. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, crawl all the way into modified up dog. Toes stay tucked. Spread wide across your collarbones. Heart pulls forward and up. Push the floor away with your hands. Take a big inhale. Modify as needed. Exhale, chaturanga. Pull your belly in to hover those hips. Inhale, press to plank. Exhale, downward dog. See your feet. Walk your hands to your feet. Forward fold at the back of your mat. Soften your knees. Roll up slowly. Once you rise, inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, forward fold with chest expansion. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Inhale, modified up dog. Crawl forward. Hips to wrist. Push the floor away with your hands. Long neck, easy eyes. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, belly pulls in, hips float. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. Full breath out. On an inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Press down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. Pause and breathe. Steer your right hip back, left hip forward to square off. As you bend your front knee a little deeper, pull your belly and front ribs back. Shoulders are soft. Eyes are soft. Press a little more into your feet as you reach through your fingers. Take a full breath in. Exhale, open, twist right. Right arm back, left arm forward. Start to spiral your torso around and work your gaze towards that back thumb. From here, place your back hand on the back of your back leg, left palm to the ceiling. Moving into exalted warrior, inhale, left arm reaches to the sky. Gaze towards your left hand. Start to walk your back fingers down that back leg. Sit a little lower in your hips and bend your front knee deeper. Take a full breath in. Exhale, low lunge twist. Left arm lands inside that left foot. Right arm reaches to the sky. Drop your outer right hip down as you spin your left ribs around and up. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, low lunge back of mat. Release that right hand down. Crawl all the way to the left. Bend your left knee, squaring off to the back of your mat. Low lunge. Reach your heart forward. Big transition. Keep that left knee bent. Inhale, Utkatasana. Step your right foot in to meet your left. Feet together, knees bent, arms reach overhead. Squeeze your knees together, pull your belly in. Scoop your tailbone forward as you draw your hips back. Counterbalance that by lifting your heart, reaching through your fingers. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms alongside your body. Palms face down. Pick your upper arms up and draw them in towards each other. Start to shift your weight to your right foot and just hover your left foot off the floor like a one-legged Utkatasana. Inhale, airplane. Extend that left leg back behind you. Start to stretch that right leg a little longer. You can keep a tiny bend in that front knee. Heart is pulling forward as your fingers reach back. Zip your belly in and up. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, high lunge. Left toes land, front knee bends. Reach your arms up. Exhale, open out. Warrior two, still facing the back of your mat. Inhale, floating warrior. Right leg stretches, right toes turn in. Reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior two to the front of your mat. Left knee bends. Good. So facing towards the front of your mat in warrior two. Reach a little more through those back fingers as you bend your front knee deeply. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, modified extended side angle, left forearm to left thigh. Right arm reaches all the way overhead. Good, keep that front knee bent deeply. Inhale, back into reverse warrior. This time, exhale, full extended side angle, left fingers to the floor. Right arm reaches all the way overhead. One more time, front knee stays bent. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Both hands down. Step back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up between your hands. Press down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. Take a moment, organize yourself. Left hip back, right hip forward. Bend a little deeper, sit a little lower in those hips. Pull your belly and front ribs back. Shoulders soft, eyes soft. So you push down through your feet. Inhale, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, open twist left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Spiral your torso around, work your gaze towards your back thumb. Take that back hand to your back leg. Right palm to the ceiling. Reach your right arm up, gaze towards that right hand. Start to walk your back fingers back down your back leg. Sit a little lower in your hips, bend your front knee deeper. Full breath into this stretch. Exhale, low lunge twist. Right hand lands to the floor, left arm reaches to the ceiling. Drop your outer left hip down. Spin your right ribs around and up. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat. Left hand lands. Crawl all the way around. Take your time. Right knee is bent. You should be square to the back of your mat. Low lunge. Pull your heart forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. Left foot steps to meet right. Arms reach overhead. Zip your belly in, scoop your tailbone forward. Lengthen the tops of your thighs. Soften the tops of your shoulders. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Shift your weight to your left foot. Hover your right foot off the floor. Inhale, airplane, extend that right leg back behind you. Lengthen a little more through that left leg and keep a tiny bend in that front knee. Heart pulls forward, top of head pulls forward. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, high lunge, back toes land, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, back of mat, still facing back. Inhale, floating warrior, left leg straight, left toes in, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, now top of mat. Right knee is bent, warrior two to the front of your space. Good, reach a little more through those back fingers, bend your front knee deeper. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, modified extended side angle. Right forearm to right thigh, cast that left arm overhead. Keep your front knee bent deeply. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, full extended side angle, right fingers to the floor, left arm overhead. One more time, front knee stays bent. Inhale, reach back. This time, exhale, chaturanga. Hands to the floor. Find your flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an extra breath here. Check in. You might even close your eyes. Observe any sensations, any thoughts, any feelings. And also observe the space between those and you as the one observing them. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Let's smooth it out. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, reach up. Exhale, open twist right arm back, left arm forward. Right hand to your back leg, left palm to the ceiling. One big breath. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, low lunge twist, left fingers down, right arm high. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat, crawl all the way around. Heart pulls forward. Inhale, Utkatasana, back foot steps forward, arms reach up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Shift to your right foot, hover that left foot. Inhale, airplane, reach back. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, high lunge, left toes land, arms reach up. Exhale, warrior two, still facing back of mat. Inhale, floating warrior, right leg stretches, right toes in, arms up. Exhale, warrior two, top of mat, left knee is bent. Good, left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh, reach that right arm overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior, deep bend in your front knee. Exhale, full extended side angle, left fingers to the floor, reach overhead with that right arm. Inhale, reverse warrior, last time. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist left. Left hand to that back leg, right palm to the ceiling. One big breath. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, low lunge twist, right hand down, left arm high. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat, crawl around. Heart pulls forward. Inhale, Utkatasana, back foot steps forward, sit low, reach high. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Shift your weight to your left foot, hover that right foot. Inhale, airplane, extend. Stay as you exhale. Inhale, high lunge, big step back, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, back of mat. Inhale, floating warrior, left leg straight, toes in, arms up. Exhale, warrior two, top of mat. Right palm to the ceiling, inhale, reach back. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh, left arm overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior, front knee stays bent. Exhale, full extended side angle, right fingers to the floor. One more, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time through, this time with a couple add-ons. Just keep those ears open. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist to the right. Back hand to back thigh, front palm to the ceiling. One breath. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, low lunge twist. Left hand down, right arm high. Big inhale. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat. Crawl all the way around. Inhale, Utkatasana, right foot steps forward, arms reach up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Shift weight to your right foot, hover that left leg. Inhale, airplane. Now here's the change. Exhale, sweep your arms forward, warrior three. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high lunge, back toes land, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, floating warrior, right leg stretches, right toes in, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2, top of mat. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, reach back. Exhale, left forearm to left thigh, right arm overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior, front knee stays bent. Exhale, full extended side angle. Here's another change. Inhale, reverse triangle, left leg stretches straight, reach back. Exhale, triangle, left hand to left shin, right arm to the ceiling. Push down and out through your feet. Lengthen through your left side waist as much as your right. Spin your heart around to the ceiling. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, front knee bends. Lower your hands, step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open twist left. Back hand to back thigh, front palm to the ceiling. 1 breath. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, low lunge twist. Right hand down, left arm high. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, low lunge, back of mat, crawl around. Heart pulls forward. Inhale, Utkatasana, back foot steps forward, arms reach up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Shift to your left foot, hover that right leg. Inhale, airplane, here's our first change. Exhale, warrior 3, sweep your arms forward. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, high lunge, back toes land, reach up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, floating warrior, left leg straight, left toes in, arms overhead. Exhale, warrior 2, top of mat. Right palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, right forearm to right thigh, left arm overhead. Inhale, reverse warrior, front knee stays bent. Exhale, full extended side angle, right fingers to the floor. Here's our next change. Inhale, reverse triangle, right leg stretches straight. Exhale, triangle, right hand to right shin, left arm to the sky. Pull that outer right hip back. Press down and out through your feet, lengthen your spine, and spin your heart around to the sky. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, front knee bends, hands down, step back and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog, 3 breaths. Settle into that seat of observer and just observe. Gather information and then know that you have the power to decide what to do with that information. Take 1 more breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Soften your knees and grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and thumbs wrap around your big toes. Push your toes into your fingers. Inhale, pull your chest forward. Try and create a little space in your hip creases. As you exhale, pull your fingers into your toes. Glide your belly over your thighs. Think of pulling your collarbones to the floor as you lift your shoulders up your back away from your ears. And then just let your head release. Maybe give it a little shake. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Push down and out through your heels to lift and widen your sit bones. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Use this exhale, fold to your fullest. Release your hands, soften your knees. Unroll one vertebra at a time. Coming to stand, roll your shoulders back a couple times. Step your feet together. Hands to heart center. Just have a moment here. Inhale your arms to a T. Exhale, spin your thumbs and shoulders in. Create a little space to find reverse prayer behind your back. If that's too much, you can make fist to fist or grab hold of opposite elbows. So just figure out what works best for you today. Roll your shoulders back. Keep your right foot forward. Step your left foot back a little bit. And then adjust here. You want your heels grounded, legs straight, and hips square. So that right hip is drawing back as your left hip squares forward. Anchor through your back heel. Inhale, lift your heart to the ceiling. Exhale, lengthen over that front leg. Similar feeling to what we did in the beginning of class. Sit bones are pulling back as your heart pulls forward, trying to lengthen your spine as you pitch forward. Without actually moving that right foot, imagine you could rotate your right foot to the right to help steer that outer right hip back. Keep your shoulders rolling back and down. Easy neck, easy head. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Can you use the weight of your torso? Exhale to fold deeper. Take one more breath in. And exhale. Press into your feet with that long spine. Inhale, lift halfway, finding a nice flat back. Stay here, extend your arms to a T. Full breath in. Exhale, Parvrita Trikonasana. Left hand can land inside that right foot. If you'd like to go a little deeper, maybe to the outside of that right foot. Keep your outer right hip drawing back. Pull your heart forward. Get longer from tail to top of head. On top of that length, rotate left ribs and heart around and up. 3 breaths. Inhale, pressing down through those feet. Use that exhale to twist. Inhale, reach more through your top fingertips. Exhale, spin your left ribs around. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Right fingers to the floor. Skandasana to the back of your mat. Crawl your fingers and hands around to the left. You might need to heel to your left foot a little wider and then bend your left knee deeply. Right toes spin to the ceiling. Use your left elbow to push your left knee wide. This might be where you stay, hands on the floor, maybe hands to heart center to work a little balance. You can add a chest opener or even a bind. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, get heavier in your pelvis. Inhale, lengthen your heart forward and up. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, hands to the floor. Press off that back foot. Turn your toes in, heels out, and start with some easy sways side to side. Hips, torso, neck, head, release. Eventually, coming back to center, grabbing onto those big toes in yogic toe lock again. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Same thing in this fold. See if you can pull your collarbones to the floor as you lift your shoulders up your back. Elbows bend to the sides. Heels press down and out. Sit bones lift. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Fold deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Crawl to the right for lizard. Both hands come inside that right foot. Right knee is bent. Drop your back knee to the floor. Good. Couple options. You can stay on your hands. You can soften your elbows. You can work towards your elbows. Relax your head and shoulders. Great place to close your eyes. We're here for a little moment, so try and settle in. Really letting those hips release down and forward. As we take our last 3 breaths, option to stay exactly where you are or maybe add a quad stretch. If you're going for that quad stretch, right hand reaches back for your back foot as you bend that back knee. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Wherever you are, exhale back into lizard on your hands. Hands to the floor. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. And just very gently take some easy bounces with those hips. Let your hips drop a little bit. Yes, good. And then use the power from that bounce to eventually step that left foot to the outside of your left hand. A little spring all the way into prayer squat. Push your knees open with your elbows. You can rock a little side to side, create a little space in those ankles, knees, hips. Roll your shoulders back and down. Try and draw your shoulders back as you scoop your tailbone forward. Push into your feet, add a little more lift through your pelvic floor. Using that energy, inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, gather your left knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. And just start by rolling that left foot and ankle out a few times one way. And reverse and circle the other way. Dancer's pose. That left foot will come behind you. Reach for the inside of your left foot with your left hand. Thumb and index finger together on that right hand. Extend your right arm to the ceiling. Really point your left knee to the floor. Give your hips a little push forward. Start to kick your back foot into your back hand. Use that energy to help lift your back leg towards the sky. Keep your heart reaching forward and up. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Kick foot to hand. Take one more breath in. Exhale, Tadasana, left foot next to right. Hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes. Observe. Allow your eyes to crack open. Inhale your arms to a T. Exhale, reverse prayer or any variation that's working on your body tonight. Once you have those arms organized, roll your shoulders back. Keep your left foot forward. Step your right foot back a little bit. And then adjust there. You might need to widen, shorten, lengthen that stance. Take what you need. Ground through both heels. Stretch both legs long. Steer your left hip back, right hip forward to square off. On an inhale, push into your back heel. Lift your heart. As you exhale, find that long spine over your front leg. Good. Sit bones pull back. Heart lengthens forward. Keep your shoulders rolling back. That back heel is anchored. Front foot, without actually moving it, imagine you could rotate that front foot to the left to steer your left hip back. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Press into your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Long spine, flat back. Inhale, reach your arms to a T. Exhale, Parvrita Trikonasana, right hand either to the inside of your left foot or a little deeper to the outside of that left foot. Pull your outer left hip back, reach your heart forward. On top of that length, spiral your torso around. Inhale. Exhale, scissor your inner thighs together to help you balance. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, back of mat. Release your hands, crawl around. You might need to heel toe that right foot wider. Turn your right toes out, left toes spin to the ceiling. Right elbow pushes that right knee wide. Option again, hands to floor, to heart center, chest expansion, or bind. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hands down, push off that back foot. Toes turn in, heels out. Start with some easy sway. Yogi's choice this time around. You can grab for your big toes again. Maybe outer heels, chest expansion, or even tripod headstand. 3 breaths wherever you are. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. If you're in tripod, take your time. Exhale. Slowly release your hands. Crawl to the top of your mat for lizard. Both hands stay inside your left foot. Bend your left knee. Drop your back knee to the floor. Good. Now this side might feel different. Maybe it's a little more flexible. Maybe it's a little tighter. Just ease into the shape. You might close your eyes. Let your hips drop down and forward. Shoulders soft. Heavy head. Breathing in the shape for a moment. So try not to resist. Instead of resisting, can you lean into it? As we move into our last 3 breaths, option to add that quad stretch. On this side, left arm will reach back. Maybe grab that foot with your left hand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, back to lizard. Both hands to the floor, no rush. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. And then just take a couple bounces in those hips, nice and gentle. Using that spring to step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Prayer squat. Press your elbows into your knees. Pull your shoulders back, scoop your tailbone forward. Push more into those feet to engage your pelvic floor. Use that energy. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, gather your right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. And roll out that right foot and ankle. A few times one way. A few times the other way. Dancer's pose. Right foot comes behind you. Grab for the inside of that foot with your right hand. Thumb and index finger together on the left. Extend your left arm to the ceiling. Start by pointing your right knee to the floor and pushing your hips forward a little bit. Kick, back foot into back hand. Let that energy help lift your leg. Heart is reaching forward and up. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, soft shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Kick foot to hand. Take one more breath in. Exhale, Tadasana, right foot next to left. Hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes. Observe. Notice space, create space. Be the witness. Option to keep your eyes closed as we flow to the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, long spine, yogi's choice. Make your way to down dog, either through a vinyasa or step right to down dog. Eyes closed or open, your choice. We'll all meet up in down dog. Once you're in down dog, allow your eyes to open if they're closed. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Slow count of 5 to lower to the floor. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, release. Untuck your toes, walk your legs together. Shalabhasana, reach behind you, interlace your fingers. Try and squeeze the heels of your hands together. It's okay if your elbows stay bent. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lift everything off the floor. Thighs, chest, head. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale, try and keep your legs zipped together. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in, lift everything higher. Exhale, release, right cheek to the floor, look left. Heavy your shoulders into the earth. Heavy your pelvis. Soften your breath. Bring your forehead back to the floor. Option to take Shalabhasana again or Dhanurasana. For Dhanurasana, bend your knees. Catch your feet or ankles. Walk your knees in towards each other. If you have your ankles, flex your feet so you can lock your hands in. And before you lift up, walk your knees towards the back of your mat. Get a little longer through the fronts of your thighs. Roll your shoulders back. Wherever you are, inhale, lift everything off the floor. Shins kick to the back of your space to lift your chest. Feet kick to the ceiling to lift your thighs. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, left cheek to the floor. Let it go. Release. Drop your weight, drop your bones into the earth. Forehead to the floor, hands under your shoulders, gently press back. Child's pose. Take a little swish, a little sway, releasing through your hips, your spine, neck, head. Walk your hands to your knees. Swing your legs around to the front of your space. Janu Sirsasana, right leg long, left foot to your inner right thigh. Sit up tall, face your right leg, take a breath in. Exhale and fold. Walk your sit bones back a little bit, widen through your inner left knee. Come back up to sit. Little awkward transition, but we'll make it work. As you cross your left ankle over your right thigh, slide that right leg in, double pigeon. If that's too much, you can bring your left leg in front and sit cross-legged. Feet are flexed, sit up tall as you breathe in. Exhale and fold. Soft shoulders. Big full breaths. Walk your hands back in. Extend your legs out in front of you. Give your legs a little shake. Release those knees. And then we'll keep our left leg long. Right foot comes to your inner left thigh. Sit up tall. Face your left leg. Big inhale. Exhale and fold. Widen through your inner right knee. Keep your sit bones reaching back as your heart pulls forward. Make your way back up to sit. Double pigeon as you cross that right ankle over, slide that left shin in. Flex your feet. Make any modifications you need to. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Make your way back up to sit. This time bring your feet flat to the floor. Knees stay bent, hands behind you, point your fingers towards the front of your mat. Roll your shoulders back, push into your hands and feet. Inhale, lift your hips. Option to keep your chin tucked if that's more comfortable. Otherwise, relax your head. Breathe for 3. Push into your hands, open your chest. 2, push into your feet, lift those hips. 1, slowly lower down. Hands stay behind you. Open your feet a little wider and just let your knees sway side to side. And draw your legs together, knees bent. Extend your arms out in front of you, lowering down 1 vertebra at a time. Yogi's choice once you arrive on your back to lift those legs straight up to the ceiling for legs up the wall, or bring your toes behind you into plow pose, halasana. Option if you're in halasana to take your legs towards the ceiling for shoulder stand, using your hands on your back for support. Listen to your body. Find what shape feels best tonight, today. If you're in shoulder stand, flex your feet, return to plow. If you're in plow, use your hands on the floor, slowly lower to legs up the wall. And then everyone, start to extend your legs long towards the floor. Once your feet touch the floor, press into your elbows, puff your chest to the ceiling. Matsyasana, fish pose. Come onto the top of your head as you gaze to the back of your space. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Press into your elbows, lift your head, tuck your chin, slowly lower down, and set yourself up for final rest. Shavasana. Spread your legs wide, turn your palms to the ceiling. You might roll your head right and left to release any last bit of tension in your neck and shoulders, eventually settling into stillness. Settling into space. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, your wrists, your toes, your ankles. Maybe add some more rocks in your neck and head, side to side. When you're ready, walk your feet in towards your seat. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to the right. On your own timing, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Hands to heart center. Close your eyes. There are so many things in this world that we cannot control. And for us to empower ourselves, it's important that we practice being the observer, being the witness, so that we can create that space, a bigger pause, more time to find clarity, connect to wisdom, stay calm. And instead of impulsively reacting to those things we can't control, as we empower ourselves more and more, we can choose how we want to respond. The time has come to harness the blessed power within us and to use it to transcend from our current existence into a more empowered reality. Steve Maraboli. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.